Hello. Hello, Dravidko. I did intend to stream this later like I'm supposed to, but I wanted to play the game, so... I deadass think it just crashed. Alright, note to self. Do not linger on the main menu.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a drop. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Hey, Task Force. Hey, Halo. The game is stealing my input, which is annoying, but I can work with it. I'm just running a bunch of mods.
I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just... Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having some. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. It was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hey, Big Bald Head. Hey, Chili. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look into fixing the input issue. Should only take a second. No, it didn't crash. I'm just fixing a mod issue. I'll see if this fixes it. If not, I'll try another ANI setting. Well, it works now in the sense that my Pip-Boy comes up whenever I press tab, which I guess is fine enough.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Joke me if you need, like, a guide to get it sorted. Look up Viva New Vegas.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Hey, Dio.
Howdy.
Let me know if everything looks okay, by the way.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
My favorite mod is Brave New World.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Morbing, I've played that a bunch, so probably not. Jen, it's a pretty damn long list, so I'd have to put it in the description afterwards.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me. Glad that's over. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty. Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Yeah, 3 was fucked for a while, right? Because of games for Windows Live? Okay, it just crashed. I am gonna give a quick look over my mod list because this shit should be pristine. Hello, Beneath. See, I have 176 mods installed, and I think I know a culprit, but I'm having trouble finding it. Chili, just follow Viva New Vegas if you're afraid. Ta-da! Jen, I don't even know if I'm eligible for that, and even then I wouldn't turn it on. I'm sure there's better places that money could be going. Sorry, Task Force, I might be live later too.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do. Thanks. The lead. Take it easy now.
ACC, I've never heard of that game. See ya, Task Force.
Howdy.
Hey, Matthias, how's it going? No, Matthias, I don't have any furry mods.
me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
ACC, I really liked Deus Ex.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my...
Keep that in mind.
Hey, Skeleton.
Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Matthias, it'll be NCR.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
Jen, I'll be going for NCR. Yes Man is not the best choice, but I cannot argue this right now, or I will be here all day. Hey Lyra, I'm doing alright.
Be careful out there. Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon? Be careful out there.
Evening. That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
Costly, I'm going for NCR. Chili, I'll think about it for sure.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
See ya, Matthias?
Oh, thank goodness! You, come here. Can you help me?
This guy's a little far from where he's meant to be. Costly, it's about 175 mods.
I don't know what I'm going to do. You're the only one who can save her. I'll give you whatever you want. Just hurry. You're heartless.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I'll be waiting.
Hey there. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. Right.
Hey, Brewhumpa.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got. Another satisfied customer. Stay safe.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got. You take care now.
Hey there.
Sorry to hear that, Chili.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Got a special discount for you after what you done for us. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Be careful out there.
You looking to buy some supplies? You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And, I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Take it easy now.
I've tried its safety, but I'm just not a fan of Fallout 3, really.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
ACC, the rest of the perk options were
I'll be
meh,
set up
and
near the
10%
store.
damage is 10%
Let's hope that
damage.
the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Cut it out! William?
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
$357, my beloved. Costly. I will definitely be grabbing it down the
That was a hell
line.
of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do. Another satisfied customer. Take it easy now.
Hey, medic? Yeah, I'm running Hitman's gun animations and inspect anims too. Also, let me know if you guys aren't a fan of the lack of fog. What, like, in terms of map size? I think so. It's about 175. Yes, safety. Dart monkey, I do not. Hello? Yeah, so. My entire PC locked up one frame and would not even turn off. That was bizarre, and I don't think that was entirely New Vegas' fault. I will get the game back up in a moment. Hey, Quickvine. If it does it again, then I will feel it's safe to assume it was Vegas' fault. But for now, I assume that was just pure random. Kami, it's a lot of mods. In terms of texture specifically, the only real one is the weaponry texture mod by Millenia, but it's one of the updated versions. Kami, I am running New Vegas Reloaded, which overhauls the lighting and post-processing. Quick find. I'm gonna safely choose no balls on that one. God of Sucky, it's Hitman's weapon animations as well as B42 recoil.
Hey! Where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. Might want to head back the way you came. Some convicts from the prison have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. If that wasn't bad enough, there's 2 tribes of raiders causing havoc in the area as well. You'd be much safer heading back to Good Springs. We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them.
Safety spot, I'm running Brave New World, which adds in new voice acting for 147 NPCs as well as updating some faces.
We don't have the equipment to take care of these convicts. Even if we did, we need more men. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent just down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass, if you don't want to get shot.
It's genuinely my favorite mod for this game. It does so much to fix up the voice acting.
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes. See ya.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business? We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
See, Abneef?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here. Maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit, things are just going slow.
Quick Vine, I saw the message. I think balls are okay on YouTube. Hey, CP time.
Most people just call it the NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A while back, the convicts there staged a coup, killed the guards that weren't able to escape, and have been ransacking the area since then. Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. They've been using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought, most of them at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support. Goodbye.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Chat, do not the death clause. I will not be playing the Frontier.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, yes and no. My shop's got plenty of stock. Problem is, I ain't going into my shop until I know it's good and safe. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. Don't go getting yourself shot.
Maybe I'm just jumpy.
God of Suxi, it'll just be guns, likely revolvers. Yes, it is, Chibi. Yeah, I'm a ways away.
Cut it. Got you now.
Hello, eggs. An egg is something you eat, I think. Two of them? Golly gee. I'm so full of stuff.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb. Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
CP time, I'm actually not sure. It's probably something from the Viva New Vegas mod list. Hey, Trap. Yes,
My
Plimbia
good lady,
Glock.
I believe I may have some information that would prove useful. If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you. Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here. Then I'll defer to your superior appraisal of character and prowess in contests of arms, and see you outside. Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage? Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there. Hello again. I don't suppose you've decided to help Primm find its next sheriff? Oh, no. I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command. It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already. You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Anton, my favorite is the NCR because they have the rad, cool Ranger veteran armor, thank you, smile.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames. And now the news. NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. Also in the headlines, Citizen's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains.
Hey. You looking to buy some supplies? Can do. Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy now.
Hello, Vaughn. Hey, Cygnus.
Yeah? We're aware of that. Prim is a great strategic point, and we're not blind to the needs of the town. Thing is, we're barely handling our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns. We don't have the personnel. We're not in a position to carry out our mission, much less deal with the needs of another town.
Chibi, if you want to install Viva as like an easy mod pack, then use Wabajack. Otherwise, the full guide is on their website.
What we need, more than anything, is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could recruit a sheriff. That would allow us to handle our primary objective, to protect the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Prim, you'll need to get us more troops. Talk to Knight at the Mojave Outpost. He may be able to help. Goodbye.
Daniel, it's a big one, so I'll put it in the description after the stream. I don't use E and B because the binaries were never actually finished, and it's still really buggy. I'm using New Vegas Reloaded instead. Hey, Speed Freak. Yeah, Lion, there's a few... Oh, deadass, just an AK on this guy. For some reason, this thing shoots 5.56. Yes, ACC, but this ain't one of them. Smooth dust cover, no muzzle device, wood furniture. It's closer to a 47 or some Chinese clone than an AK-101. Daniel, I'm quite fond of them. That is a Browning high power, I believe. Definitely looks like a Browning to me. That guy was shooting me with a Tokarev. Lion, what do you mean? Hey, Fester.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads. This is the Mojave outpost. We usually get local caravans, but we've been backed up. They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads to clear. You look like you've walked a ways. So if you need to shake off the dust, head to the barracks. The bar's there. Not much, but better than nothing.
Yeah, Lion
This is
Vault
the
Girl on the
Mojave
UI
outpost.
is a mod. I did get one for the whole UI, but it isn't working for some reason.
Watch yourself.
Hello.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or... Oh, my apologies. You must be new. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Just letting you know, though, he's got a lot on his plate. So, if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we'll get you up and running again, provided you got the necessary paperwork. Prim. Hayes unit is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
Yeah, quick find. You can think of it like that, I guess.
Honestly, I'd like to help. I really do. But we can't spare any more men. Our orders are to keep a minimum head count to the outpost. I don't agree with it, but it's orders from the West. I see the wisdom in that. I'll send word out for additional support. Until next time.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
When I got...
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry. Only passing through. If you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell. And if I let that caravan through, they won't make it. Help? No, look, I appreciate it, but... You know what? Yeah, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's something stopping the caravans, and I need you to go over there and figure out what's going on.
The fit? Fester?
Thanks. I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
Got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Hello.
Yeah, I've always found that hardcore is just more tedious, rather than actually being better as an experience.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got. Thanks. Stay safe. Hello?
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment. No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Come here. I'm not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they won't check on that. So here you go.
Service rifle, my beloved. Morning.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good. I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find. Alright. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. Alright? Mind yourself on the plank going down.
ACC, I doubt that'll ever happen.
Looking for trouble? Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling. Deep. Ain't deep by half. Closed down the bar yesterday, gonna close it again today. Rinse and repeat. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
Hey, Bneef.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm not from around here, and I'm not NCR. I run a caravan. Or did. Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too. My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that. Yeah, he's been with NCR so long, all he can see is the worst outcome of everything. So he doesn't do anything. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice? Go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
Hey, Maki.
No shit. Drinks on me then. Still, not like I'm going anywhere. Caravan title's still keeping me here, even though it's dead and gone. You take care now.
Cass is pretty cool, though my favorite companion is Veronica.
Yeah? I just got word of that. There's a squad of Rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff, and the Rangers will be his deputies. This town will be NCR territory. The citizens here will have to become registered NCR citizens, and for our protection, they'll need to pay any necessary taxes.
Hey, Junkles. I started streaming recently, trying to do at least one a day for sure.
Roger. I'll radio them over now.
Yeah, Daniel, so much Legion content being cut sucks. They're very underdeveloped relative to everyone else. Just need 2 more sensor modules for ED.
People of Prim, the NCR wishes to inform you that you are under their jurisdiction now. And from now on...
Look, back home, we don't waste time talking to strangers either.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you. Now, give me a moment to... Hey there.
It's closer to an AR-10. Also, armor-piercing rounds keep it decent for a good while until you get a better 5.56 gun. See you, ACC? Beneath. If we're just talking favorite bullet as a whole, it's probably 7.62 by 51mm NATO.
Hey there.
Hey, Zakari. Yes, it is beneath.
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Yes, I did, Daniel.
No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago, and she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
See ya, beneath?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. Once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky. I will. That's the last time I pick up a straggler on the road, believe me.
Daniel, they might...
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? What lottery? The lottery, that's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my god, smell that air!
Ghostbutton, this is Viva New Vegas with a bunch of extra
Powder
mods I
ganger.
added.
What? I mean, yeah, it used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder Gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery! Are you kidding me?
Never felt better! Yeah!
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here, especially any NCR troops you run across.
Daniel, I'd get killed. It's actually tricky with the mods I have installed to just kill everyone.
Where to begin? That you are weak and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of your moral sickness, your disillusion? Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too. Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed. Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us. Yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one, they stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself. Wale.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter. Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever. Unless you burn the town, don't take blame that's not due. Things are gonna get uglier before the year's out. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
I think I'm going to stop here and resume at the actual stream in time about 4 hours from now. Or 2 hours, maybe I'm bad at numbers. So see y'all soon. I'll eat something and do other things for now.